Vidal's going to start us off here. All right, Zimmer, thanks for joining us.
And here we go.
Kick things off. And he gets the 4-ball on the side, it looks like. Nice break there. The name of the cloth is Andy, A-N-D-Y. You can see it on the table there.
One thing, did you ask Ole? I noticed that some of the Andy, like the Andy on the two championship tables here is Andy 988.
Yep.
And then the cloth on the other tables is Andy 921. Do you know the difference?
Was it 921 or 920? Something like that.
It was something like that. Either way.
This cloth is actually a little bit faster. I think it's kind of, I don't know exactly what the speed difference would be, but I think it's kind of like the difference between Simonis 760 and Simonis 860.
Gotcha. Either way, I played on both, the 988 and the other, and they both played well.
I played on table 14 against Marc Vidal, and then went to the 920, and there's a little bit of a speed difference between the two. It's not much, but the 988 is definitely faster. They both play really well, though.
I don't know what what's going on here.
EJ, can you go to table 13, please? EJ 12.
All right. I think Marc has a question about whether or not he can make a solid stripe combo after the break. He just wants to make sure that he can, which he should be able to. Cut the 12 to the side. Good shot.
Okay, appears as if Megan has just went out of the tournament. She lost the hill game.
Well, fourth place for Megan in the sportsmen's.
Fourth place finish is a good finish.
Congratulations to her. I do believe she gets a small wooden Saratoga trophy. I think they were wooden. The first place ones are pretty cool. Did you look at those?
Yeah. Yeah, they all
look like they're copper or maybe copper plated. There's pictures of them on Wyoming Open's Facebook page, if any of you guys are curious to see them. Curious to see it, how he comes after this 10 ball. I would probably go 3 rails. Guess look at the angle here. Yeah. Just like that. Get down below it.
Well, he left himself a shot anyway.
Congratulations to Megan Thorns, 4th place in the sportsman division. Semi-final in the sportsman. We're going to go to table 10. Matt Bowen, Mike Kosnewski.
Well, he looks like he got a little close to the 3 ball there. I don't think he's going to have a shot on the 8 ball. No. One rail, kick it in the side. It's got to go. Can't hardly miss it, can you?
Nothing in the road. I would almost have to predict that Rodney's probably out on this.
Almost?
Almost. Stranger things have happened.
There you go. First rack semifinals goes to Mr. Rodney Moriss. And that'll bring him up. Break-in. going to get Megan to commit to a prize for the viewers here versus Facebook. Whatever she picks without knowing what it's for is going to go to you guys, and the other one will go to Facebook. Give me just 1 second. All right, Megan, what do you think for a giveaway? Cue ball or chalk holder? So people
On there? On the line, you mean?
pick one. Just pick one.
Probably the one that's signed, isn't it, your ball?
Huh?
Probably the signed ball, don't you think? But that's yours. So.
All right, I don't know if you guys heard her, but you guys get the signed ball. Facebook page likers are going to get the custom chalk holder. So during the finals, sorry, you were my guinea pig.
So who's the ball go to?
People watching Ustream, people that like the Facebook page are going to get the other one. They're both getting given away. I just was making you pick which one was going to these guys. And a lot of them are in both, but some of them don't do Facebook page or Facebook. So this cue ball is signed by all the pros that were here: Shane, Rodney, Mark, Charlie Williams, Stevie Moore, and Raj Handal. So sometime during the finals, we'll find a winner for that. Like I said, the cue is not likely to be getting given away if I win it. It's not like our tournament cues where they give away like, medium end Lucasi or something like that, or players cues. It's a shown. I don't have an old one. Well, I guess I could give away my old McDermott. I do still have my old McDermott from, that's my first cue ever. That just doesn't seem right, though. It needs some work, too. That cue's, well, let's see. Not to date myself or anything, but I think that cue's about 17 years old-ish. Maybe only 16 years old. But definitely stick around. Sometime during the finals, those of you that are signed in will be in the hat for this cue ball. And you will have to be here and respond when I call out your name so that I can get your information. I think I got my first McDermott in 90. No, it wasn't before I was born. 95? I can't remember if it was my birthday in 95 or 96. I think it was 96. Because I'd been playing pool for quite a while before I finally got my own cue. I was just using my dad's, and he got tired of me using it, so he finally got me one for my birthday. Mark is making short work of this table here. All right, I think it's going to be 1-1. With Mark breaking.
Board driver, thank you for logging on.
I definitely won't be giving away my Drexler, though. Nothing wrong with an 18-ounce bar cue. I know some guys that you wouldn't want to play that like to play with a barbalushka. Soup comes to mind.
Yeah. Looks like Megan has to get her picture taken for her 4th place finish.
Oh, I'll give you a little extra time for to respond, and I'm sure when I say the name, there's going to be plenty of people that write it in the chat. I'll probably even put it in the chat, just because I know not everybody likes to listen to commentators. They like to mute you, just watch the pool action. So. Yesterday morning, I think my first 2 matches, there was only 1 dry break. And then I finally had one in my 3rd match. Yeah.
It's Mark with a C.
All right. Correction on Mark's name there. They definitely slowed down as the tournament went on, and I saw a lot more dry breaks. Last night I had several dry breaks. I was doing a second ball break my first 3 matches yesterday, and then didn't have to play again until after the final 16. And
Is it 2-1 Rodney?
2-1. Did he already run out a rack? See, he's too fast. I trust you guys. The second ball break stopped working for some reason, so I had to bring it in a little to the center of the table and break hard. Didn't Mark just break this rack?
Yeah.
It can't be 2-1.
I don't think it's 2-1.
Mark just broke this rack, and he won the flip. I'm pretty sure that it's 1-1. We'll see who breaks this next one. I'm pretty sure he broke and ran this, though.
Mark would break odd because he broke first, right?
Yep. Okay, so it's 2-2. Rodney came up dry on that break then? Okay. I gotcha. We're back. Thanks for keeping track for us, though. I know it's not 1-to-1 because Marc Vidal just shot the 8-ball in the last rack. And the rack before that. I know I've seen Rodney win at least one.
That's pretty cool. Huh?
Yeah.
Should this guy do our trophies?
Dry break for Marc.
Another dry one. He crushed that rack too.
You guys go at him?
Was the stream buffering a lot for you, Skrilla? If it starts doing that for everybody, let me know. We're running on pretty limited internet here, so. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know if it's fine for somebody, then it's not on our end. If it's happening to everybody, though, then it's more than likely our end. So.
No word from Mari or what?
Okay, I'm paying attention this time. Three to two. All right, Rodney is going to take solids here, I'm pretty sure. Eight ball is really the only problem, as it doesn't go in either of the lower corners right now. going to make it 4-2. Friday night, they had the Masters didn't play, so there was a tournament playing a game invented by E.J. Gloat, the guy that puts on this tournament, or is a big part of it anyway. And that game's called Saratoga, and it's kind of a mix between rotation games and 8-ball, using 13 balls. And Rodney and Shane were in the finals of that, and Rodney bested Shane.
Oh, instead of a separate computer, just a third monitor.
A third monitor, just for the chat. No, I'd rather have a separate computer, but...
Yeah, because we appeared and we just have a computer to show what the stream was showing back then and the chat.
Four bears.
What's that?
Great point choice, four bears.
You want to pass? Tell him we'll come up there.
Big truck's already going up there.
Oh, really? Tell people to go to the Art and Linda's Rails page and tell them we should get paid to do Deadwood this year. So I do want to play in it, but I don't want to do that one for free. That one's just a pain. There's some stuff in our eyes, like it's so weird. Either all Lady Gaga or slow.
I didn't, so I just put it on.
No, that's fine. That's fine. My computer takes so long to start out that. What?
It looks funny, separate.
Except A-Ray.
No, it just looks funny for some reason.
Because you're tired. The more you look at it, the more it'll look like not a word.
But it doesn't have a red squiggly under it, so it must be right.
One in the money is almost in the money. One out of the money. I got my 85. So I didn't make my money. I saw you.
I've noticed.
What'd you get, Ole? How much did you get?
Yeah, our entry came in 160.
Holy shit. What was yours?
70 in the classics.
So mine was 60 probably.
Made 100.
Wow. You did? Oh. Hey, we all. Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, it came out of there.
Because we didn't pay you, mean? Yeah, minus what we paid in the Calcutta, though. What'd you spend in the Calcutta on Thompson? He didn't buy him. He didn't run half of himself. Oh, really?
You know, even in Deadwood, he never has gone out. So
Oh, really? What did we pay? We bought Ken for $225. You bought me half of me. Lorna.
Sorry guys, I'm doing all the social media stream stuff. So I've got different screens up. Unfortunately, normally I would have this on a separate computer where I could do both at the same time, but even with two monitors, I'm running out of screen space here. Yep, Megan got 4th place.
Where Ole end up?
Thanks for all the Facebook likes, by the way. Our page is almost to that 100 number. If you're on Facebook, don't forget to go like our Facebook page. I'm glad the stream is coming through clear for you. I was a little nervous coming here, but DSL connection is a
Yeah, I don't care. Or if you want to come on. Should have just asked if there's a microwave here. I'm sure there is.
a little worrisome, but it seems to be working good, so we're happy about that. Kathy Joe, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that it's true double elimination. Next time I see EJ, I will ask him. If I remember right, the bracket has it scheduled, the final scheduled for 3 p.m. and then it also has a schedule of 4:30 on it for the second set if it's necessary. But I could be wrong. I didn't look that far ahead in the bracket. I will definitely let you know. As soon as I see EJ, I'll find out. it out by Marc there. This is going to be a close one. Rodney gets to come up and break.
Go get our stuff. You don't need cover. Ask him.
He's right. Hey, hold on. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, we gotta go check out of the room. You wanna come with Oli? Score? It's all right here. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll do it for a little bit. Okay, cool.
What do you want? This stuff. I can't hear long though. You be back within like 30 minutes?
Yeah, I got it.
I can hold it up.
Yeah, I just figured we'd have somebody.
Yep. Just headphones to listen. If you want to leave, it's muted right now. You just push it and it'll come on. Okay, so on, red light's on, right?
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special treat for you. In the booth with me is Mr. Charlie Williams. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. So Rodney's got a little bit of a tricky situation here. He's fortunate he didn't scratch though, so it's always better to be on the table than to have scratch and give it to your opponent. Rodney likes to make this phrase. He says, first move. Always having the first move is important. So Rodney gets first move here. The way it reacts, he's calling the 9? Okay, he's going to go offensive here.
Sounds like. Let's see if
It's
we
a little
can...
bit risky, but he's figuring... that was a great shot.
Yeah.
He's figuring that if he doesn't make it, that Marc will have kind of a funny layout, but it's not really extremely tricky layout. So it was that was a very aggressive shot actually by Rodney. So well played. But Rodney's playing great. I mean, he's been playing good for the past 2 months. He's been in Vegas. All he's been doing is practicing and conditioning, and you can really see it in his game. He's beaten Shane Bamboni like 5 times in a row. Lost him for the first time out of the 6 last night. So to beat a guy like Shane 5 times, you had to be playing some incredible pool. Well, the tricky part's going to be, I don't know if you can see on the screen here, the 14 to 13. From the TV angle, it's like the 14 goes. That's the ball next to the red 7.
7, yeah.
So he's going to use that probably as a stopper ball to play for the 13, probably his key ball. Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do here. He might try sneaking. Yeah, he's trying to sneak in there.
Maybe just run into the 6.
I think he, let's see here. Yeah, that was well played. So now his stop shot, that's great. So he's playing the 14 as a key ball for the 13, and 13 is going to be the final key ball for the 8. This is a great run now. What a shot to come with to start it off. That long 9 off the back rail, off angle. Those are the kind of shots you need to hit to win the tournament that I wasn't hitting. So that's why I'm here. Great out.
We'll put Rodney on the hill. This match has really come down to Marc made a little mistake early, and that's the whole difference in the score right now.
Well, Marc's playing really good. This is definitely one of his better performances I've seen him. He put me on the loser side last night. I really can't say too much. I didn't really play that well, but he actually played very solid against me and took advantage of my errors. And that's what you got to do. You can never really control what your opponent does. All you can do is control what you do. And he controlled himself very well last night. He made a lot of crucial runouts, some of them not so easy. So he's playing good. And then he went over his next 2 opponents fairly easily. And then I guess, I'm not sure.
Hey, I was one of those next 2 opponents.
Oh, okay. Well, that's right. I saw you from across the room.
He
right.
did go through me pretty easily,
Yeah.
though. I didn't. I tried to put up a fight a couple games, but I made way too many errors, which is why I am an amateur.
Wow.
I make lots of errors.
Rodney just looked over at me and goes, "Man, I'm gonna kill that last ball that always goes in. The last ball that trickles in is always torturous. When the guy breaks and looks like nothing's going in, and then all of a sudden, on the corner of your eye, you see that one ball just creeping somewhere into something and goes in." Let's see here. Well, this is not like a gimme run out, I don't think. Let me look at here.
Now, from an amateur's point of view, I would take stripes here. The 14 looks like it goes in the side.
Right. Yeah.
Everything goes
All the
solids.
stripes are open. Yeah.
I have too many problems
The
for
stripes
me.
are better because they're all open. And if you look at the solids, the 4 next to the 8 is closed up. Even the 6 is closed up. So you have more clusters. You try to avoid breaking in and running into balls if you can. Sometimes you have no choice. But if you can see a run out where you can avoid running into the balls, then that's usually the balls you want to pick. So he's going with the stripes, which is what we thought. But I'll be honest with you, I think he got a little out of line here. He's got a little bit too much angle here. The way he's angled, the cue ball might go float down. Yeah, you see he's got to be really touchy. That was a good shot.
Perfect.
But, you know, on these tables, you know, sometimes they don't always roll the way you want them to. When you finesse the ball and roll it like that, you always take a chance where there might be a skid or it might curve a little bit. So try to avoid that. It's always good to hit the balls like a medium stroke where you know that the ball won't deviate from the path that you want it to go.
Speaking of skids, I did not have one ball skid on me.
I wish I could say that.
This whole tournament.
I had about 2 skids, which is not too bad. But that's not the reason why I'm out of the tournament. I wish I could say those were. I won those matches and was like at the skids. No, I just made some poor decisions and didn't take advantage and concentrate enough. I'm not too competition tough right now. My last tournament I played in was in October at the U.S. Open 9 ball in Virginia last year. So it's probably been November, December, January. Oh, wow. I'm counting in my head now. November, December, January.
Been longer than it should
Yeah,
have
it's been 5. Oh, my gosh. I didn't even realize it until right now. It's been almost half a year since I played in a tournament. Well, I'm more of a producer-organizer nowadays anyways, but still, I didn't think it would be that long.
That's what happens. You quit playing pool when you start doing other things that are involved in pool.
Yeah, I was actually not too unhappy with how I played here, you know, considering I haven't played at all or practiced really. So finishing in the top 8, it's not so bad.
I was pretty excited to get 9th through 12th.
Well, no, I tell you what, that's an excellent finish. If you say you're an amateur player and you got 9th or 12th in this field, that's really strong.
I had a pretty good draw. Marc was the first pro that I played, and I didn't play him until the second match of the final 16, so that helped.
Yeah. Well, this is a little bit tricky right here. Marc's got to make sure that he gets on the right angle. If he gets on the wrong side of this 11 ball, you have to go up and down. Oh, that was a great shot. That was perfect. You couldn't ask for no better than that, really.
Especially as fast as this cloth is.
Yeah, and by this point of the tournament, all the good players really are kind of tuned into the speed now, so that's not going to be any surprise to anybody. You're not going to hear anybody say, "Oh, man, the table was just more faster than I thought it was going to be." Not at this point. Not after you play like 98 games of 8-ball on these tables.
I did notice a little bit of a difference between the 988 and what's the other one, 920 or 921?
Right. What difference did you notice?
Just a little bit slower.
Which one?
The 920.
Okay.
It seemed like it was to me, but it wasn't very much of a difference.
Yeah, I think you're right. The 988 plays a little bit faster than a 920. But the cloth's been really great, though. Everyone seems to love it. And
I was impressed. I had never actually played on it or even heard of it really before we got here, and I liked it.
Yeah, we used it at a lot of our pro tournaments we produced. We used it at the World Straight Pool Championships a couple years ago. And oh, looks like is that a dry break? Ooh, that's a big dry break there from Rodney. Yeah, we used it at World Straight Pool, and everyone loved it. You know, Johnny Archer to Rodney to all the great straight pool players. Dorson ran 100 balls in a row, 100 balls plus in, what was it? I think it was 5 or 6 consecutive matches, which is
Wow.
a record in the history of straight pool tournaments, World Championships, or U.S. Open or anything. I don't think anyone's ever ran 100 balls 6 matches in a row. So he set a record, including the finals. He ran. It was funny. He got to the finals. Everyone was like, "Is he going to run 100 again?" And sure enough, he ran 100 again against Mike Davis, and he ended up winning the tournament. So he loves the cloth too. So yeah, Andy's very high quality cloth. They're by far the most popular and strongest brand in Asia. So it's good to see them make their way over here in the U.S. markets.
And as far as price-wise, they're beating like Simonis in championship? Or?
I don't know if beating's the right word, but
well, I mean, lower price.
Yeah, they're very they're priced very strongly, very competitively, and that I believe they do come under some of the other big brands. So nowadays, the technology and most billiard products, including cloth, have become very competitive. Everyone seems to make a really good quality product nowadays. You don't really see too much bad stuff out there. If you have bad product, you're not going to last in the billiard world anymore. So competitive. I mean, it's kind of competitive not just with, we've seen it with tables, and we saw it with cues. Then we've seen it with cloth. I mean, we've even seen it with chalk now.
Yeah.
The chalk market has become so competitive. Everyone's looking for an edge, the right tip, the right chalk, the right cloth, the right stick. So. Yeah, actually, this tournament is actually, speaking of equipment, I was actually trying out the OBQ. They're made out of Texas, and a good friend of mine, one of the people that run the company, and he used to work with Predator. Obviously, people know me from using Predator for a long time, and he sent me a cue to try out. So I actually tried it out this tournament to see how it was. I was actually very impressed by it. I didn't really have to change the way I play at all. The feel was different, but look at this shot. But I was really impressed by the technology and the performance, and I played pretty good with it considering I haven't competed in 5 months. So 5 months and using a brand new cue I never used before, I was pretty surprised I played that good with it. Well, that was Rodney's got his work cut out for him still here. I'm not sure what he's gonna do with this 2-ball. Oh, okay. I think I see the idea here.
Get below it right
He's trying to
here.
get below it. Oof, boy, that's gonna be. See, that's how good Rodney's playing right now. He's so confident and shot me. When you're pocketing the ball so good, what people don't realize is that when you're pocketing the balls really well, why that's important is that now it gives you more energy to focus on the cue ball. So when you're playing really well and you're pocketing the balls really well, that means that your cue ball control usually goes up because you have more energy to focus on that. And Rodney's just like, wow, he's actually going to play the shot to get under 4, to get behind the 2-ball. That takes a lot of confidence.
And he's going to do it last.
Yeah, and do it last with the pressure. And I think he got the right angle too. Yeah, his body language shows that he's pretty looks pretty good. Let's see if he gets there. This is the shot This is for the match right here. Wow.
Perfect.
That was all. He made it look so easy. That is not an easy shot. That's the freaky thing about Rodney. He makes everything look so easy. Wow, what a out that was. Mark just gives it up. What can you do? Fantastic out.
See if we can.
Can you replay that? Watch this shot. This is look. The speed control on that. Okay, but like for me, one of the key things as a professional coach, I coach a lot of players, is that the amount of time he took to decide on the path that he was going to go and actually execute it was so fast. Like, he had no doubt. I mean, he was so confident, such into a flow, and to get in such a small target zone with such finesse is just really incredible. That shot is really, if you guys are watching at home, you can replay that shot again. Try it yourself, and you can see how tough that shot really is. But he made it look enormous. He's just grabbing his phone and texting somebody like no big deal. I love it. Well, it's going to be awesome finals here. Shane Van Boning, Rodney Moriss rematch of this tournament. And they played each other, like I said, 5 times in the past 2 months. And I asked Rodney, I was interviewing him, I asked him, you play Shane a lot lately. What's been going on? He's like, yeah, I played Shane in the bar table 8-ball. I played him in the 9-ball pro tournament. I played him in the 10-ball tournament. I played him in the Saratoga the other night. I'm like, wow, how'd you do? Well, I won all those matches. I pretty much beat him on every game. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess
I went over and watched the finals of Saratoga the other night. Saw that. That game's interesting. It's the beginning part of the rack for me seems like it'd be really difficult, and then once you get things spread out and going, it seems like it's fast, like a rotation game. But
it's a really cool game. I really like the concept of it, and it's really cool that this year the promoter EJ Globe got balls made specifically for the game. And it's got different colors. Like the one ball is green, the black ball is a 13, not the 8. Things like that are really really cool. The game is cool. I mean, it's 8-ball, 9-ball mix. It's a perfect mix of both, and it was a lot of fun. Roddy's definitely no stranger to it. He's won it twice now.
How do you want to time the championship?
I've been telling everybody that it was scheduled for 3. You want to wait until then?
If you've got the whole world looking at 3 o'clock, that's how we're going to play it.
All right.
Yep.
I'll
All
let
right.
everybody know.
We got the final starting in about 20 minutes, 21 minutes. It's 2:39 right now. So it's going to be a great one.
don't forget to stick around too. We got a cue ball. Even Mr. Charlie Williams signed for that we're going to give away during the finals to one person
sign
that
this?
signed in. You did?
Oh, it's got everybody. It's got Rodney and it's got Stevie Moore, Shane Van Boning. So I actually decreased the value of the ball by signing it. I'm sorry.
That's. Somebody asked if I signed it, and I said the same thing. I couldn't possibly do that. It's probably like a $6 cue ball, and it'd go down to about 30 cents if I signed it. So. But we will have that coming up. I do thank you for joining us, Charlie. I know you said you got to get going shortly, so.
Yeah, actually, I just texted somebody. I might be okay. Let me just. I'd like to make a few announcements here. We got it's a great field, this tournament. I mean, just the sportsman division, the classic, the masters, 150 some players. We got a junior event going on. 26 players in a junior event today. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing for Saratoga, Wyoming.
When he first told me about doing a junior tournament, I thought they got like 10. That'd be impressive. That'd be a good tournament. When he told me 26, I was like blown away. There's some kids. There's some kids right there. There we go.
Any idea what the population is here?
The population of Saratoga actually is under 2,000.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe it's around like 1900. But it's a very lovely town. It's a beautiful area. And the people here are fantastic. I mean, it's like when I first came here 2 years ago, I came for the experience. I didn't really know if I was ever going to come back, but we've all had a really good time here, so we always come back here. And EJ Glow is just a superb person, and a great promoter, and loves the game, and just treats the players, all of them, not just the pros, so well. And Dukes, Chris Duke, Cyan Duke, the owners there, have been a good partner with EJ on this event, and everyone just comes to the tournament play here, and they go to Dukes and have a great time at night. It's just it's a lot of fun. I mean, you guys, if you want to make a trip out to the side of the world, you come to the Wyoming Open next year, and I promise you won't regret it. You'll have a great time. Hopefully you'll win some cash too, but you will have a good time. I promise that much.
It's definitely, this is my first year out here. I've been talking about coming for about 2 years. It's only a 6-hour drive for me, so I don't really have any excuse for not making it year to year, but I will definitely be back. This was a lot of fun. It helped that I won some matches.
No, you did really good. You're going to go home with some cash in your pocket.
Yep.
That's good, because a lot of people won't be.
That's true.
So you're in the smaller percentile. So
had I not bought anybody in the Calcutta, I'd be a little bit better off. But
oh, sorry. Hope you didn't buy me.
No, I didn't even buy myself. I didn't even buy half of myself. The guy came over, and I don't remember what I went for, 175.
Well, Shane went up number 1 at 1,500. Roddy was second, like a 750. I think I was third at 600. So I apologize to whoever bought me. I'm sorry, but if it makes you feel any better, I bought half myself too. So we're in the same boat.
Yeah, they came in and asked me if I wanted half of myself, and I was like, no, I went for a little too much. I'm a little longer shot than $175.
That's good. Well, it's good to have people having confidence in you. Well, I'll be right back.
All right.
Yep. What's your name again? Oli. Oli. Okay, Oli. All right. Cool.
All right, guys. So, sorry, I forgot to ask EJ when he came over. I will find out for sure that it's true double elimination. In fact, I'm going to go find out here shortly. But EJ had asked me what I'd been telling everybody, and I said 3 o'clock. And so he's going to let these guys hit some balls and stay warmed up until about 3 o'clock. And we're going to get rolling right then. In case you guys didn't hear that. Give me just a minute. Yeah, it's about a 6-hour drive, Mitch. It would probably, I don't know, I-80 is so far south of you over there. I don't know what the fastest way to get here for you would be. We're actually south of I-80 in Wyoming, but I don't know if it would be faster to drive south to I-80 and then come on I-80 or... All right, I'm going to go find out if this is true double elimination. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm going to make sure, and I will be back shortly. All right, for everybody that was out there wondering, it is true double elimination. Oh, Mitch, it's fun. It's a vacation. You get to come and meet the pros that show up. I think you're past the deadline now. Oh, you're talking about Deadwood. The Deadwood shootout entry is probably due right now. Stefan, the entry form's usually on the back of the flyer. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Deadwood shootout's not until 27th, so yeah. You can actually give entries all the way up until the tournament. You just pay an extra $10. Final's going to start in about 10 minutes.